Hi, this is Paul Slack. It's Good News Planet. I'm speaking with Lieutenant General Pete Osman. Hi, Pete. How you been?
Doing well, thank you, Paul. Good to be with you again.
It's always good to be with you. I was just mentioning before we started recording that we're very honored to have the Toys for Tots organization on Good News. We've had it for a few weeks there, and hoping that some people respond and get involved. And just a quick reminder, Pete, how can they get involved with your organization?
Very simply, this is the time of year when Toys for Tots is going full bore to try to bring the joy of Christmas and send a message of hope to America's less fortunate children. And, Americans can participate very simply in the program by purchasing that toy of choice that you think your child, your grandchild might enjoy, and putting it in one of our drop-off barrels. If it's not convenient to go shopping, it's quite easy to make an online donation by going to our website, which is www.toysfortots.org, and making that donation. And it's amazing what a $25, $30 donation can do to help bring some happiness and joy to not only the less fortunate child, but probably to a very concerned parent at this time of year.
I would imagine so. You can also, text to TD to 50555. Is that right?
That's correct, Paul. We have one of the great blessings we've got this year is the NFL. Is a number of teams are supporting us. In fact, over 20 teams are behind Toys for Tots this year. They'll be collecting toys at their stadiums at designated games, and the folks who go to the games can see which particular game they're collecting toys. Any American can go on board and make a text donation by going TD to 50555, or again going to our website and making a donation at toysfortots.org/touchdown. So lots of ways for your listeners to support Toys for Tots via our relationship with NFL teams. So another great way to support the program.
So I guess that TD means touchdown, right?
That's correct.
And we're going to soon have, I believe.
Yeah, we've been blessed with support coming from lots of different directions this year. Just this past Wednesday, the First Lady and I had a fairly large media event where she once again put her support behind the Toys for Tots program, which really, really is important to us. The Hallmark Channel is going to have their Christmas special this year.
How you guys doing? This is Terrell Owens.
Hey. Hi, Terrell. Paul Slackis. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Great, Terrell.
Excellent.
This is Pete Osman. I'm the president and CEO of the Marine Toys for Tots Foundation, and Terrell, appreciate your willingness to support Toys for Tots program this year. I was just telling Paul about the great support we're getting from a number of NFL teams, and obviously delighted to have the New York Giants on board and to have you personally on board.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you having me. Anytime I can give back in any such way, I'm definitely there.
Well, you're speaking to somebody in New York, Terrell Paul. So we're all about you guys. You guys are good citizens of the earth. You're out there. I know, Terrell, you're doing lots of things. Terrell, how'd you get involved?
Pretty much with my agency, contacted me and said, she knows I love doing charity work, and pretty much said Toys for Tots, is partnering up with a lot of NFL teams, and pretty much, just helping the U.S. Marine Corps give toys to the kids in need.
Okay. What do you think about the kid? A little kid, every time they see a toy, it's good news, right?
No, definitely. Regardless of what it is, I just did a toy drive last night with some of my other teammates. We signed autographs from toys in exchange. So, it's so many ways you can give back and, help the people in need.
Do you suggest a football to a young guy? What do you think about that as a toy or a gift?
You know what? Whatever they desire. Some kids like toys. Some kids like books. Bikes. Whatever they like. Whatever's gonna put a smile on that kid's face.
Pete, when you hand out toys, is it all different kinds? I mean, there's so many different choices in this world as well.
Oh, there really are, and the way the toys are distributed really varies by campaigns. In a big city like New York, the distribution system is certainly going to be different than in a small town in Iowa. So It can be the Marines showing up at the doorstep. It can be parents who have less fortunate children that might go without, coming to a huge warehouse where they can pick out the toys they want. And as Terrell said, you know, the toy that a child wants is not as important as just making sure that that child does not go without on Christmas morning. And unfortunately, the demand this year is huge. You know, last year we distributed about 16.3 million toys to almost 7.5 million children, and I can tell you that the demand is even higher this year. So it's support such as we're getting from Terrell, from the NFL, that can really make a difference. So the generosity of the American public always surprises me, overwhelms me, and it just makes life worth living when you see the way that folks will turn out to help a cause like this. So, you know, thanks to your listeners, and certainly, again, thanks to Terrell and the support he's providing us.
Well, we're also going to put up, Pete, with Toys R Us. I know they are a good supporter of you as well, along with this interview that we're doing right now.
Toys R Us has always been a big supporter of Toys for Tots, one of our major corporate sponsors. They continue certainly to be a part of the program this year. You can go to there and purchase the toy. They accept contributions, monetary contributions right at the register. So lots of ways for folks to participate with the support of Toys R Us.
Terrell, were you a lucky guy? Did you have toys when you were growing up?
You know, off and on I did. You know, my mom always found a way to put a smile on my face to give me something. So, you know, I was always grateful, and I'm a very blessed individual. That's why, you know, I'm definitely, you know, joined up with Toys for Tots, and, you know, always trying to give back to the people that's in need. You know, because we're blessed for the situations that we're in.
Great. Terrell, what's good news for you during this holiday season, or just life in general?
Just, you know, health and family, man. You know, I'm blessed. You know, I mean, I'm healthy right now. My team is, we're battling to get back in the race. I'm steadily doing charity work. And, you know, I can't complain. I have a 7-month-old daughter, old daughter, and, you know, I love her to pieces. And there's a newfound outlook on life. You know, I'm really enjoying where I'm at right now.
Great. Pete, good news for you now?
Good news for me is wonderful folks like Terrell that are behind the program, the support that we've gotten from the First Lady, and probably the best good news is, again, the generosity of the American public that really likes to step forward and make a difference in a cause like this. So, you know, Paul, another good bit of good news is the support that you provide. So thank you for that as well.
And those happy faces when those kids get those toys. Terrell and Pete, thanks so much for doing this, because we're parents to all the kids, right? We're all brothers and sisters, so this is really a beautiful thing. So thank you both very much for doing it.
Thanks again.
Anytime, man. Thanks for having me.
Take care. Bye-bye.